Zoe. A friend just sent me the Washington Post. Trump falsely accuses New York Times of making up a source. It was an official who briefed reporters.
No.
Oh, he said this New York Times is using an unnamed source who doesn't exist in a story on negotiations between the United States and North Korea. Use real people, not phony sources. Oh my god. What a fucking tool. Alright, shall we? What's the fuck is up with... Is it a microphone thing, do you think? I might just send it in.
Think it's a microphone? Or you think it's...
Well, because it's when I hit it,
it goes...
it works back again. What do you think of this beer? Stone?
I haven't tried it yet. Let's see.
I don't know. Alright. Oh, damn, Dana fucking roasted grass.
Yeah.
Pick your bones up. I mean, it needed a little decoding, but
Not too bad.
it's not bad. I mean, for a certain text, there's been worse.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
There has been worse. So you're on the Nextdoor. I guess we don't need to start the show before the show.
Oh. I gotta pick them up at 4:45. That means I gotta leave at 4:15. I'm getting at 4 o'clock.
Goddamn. What was it? This
This is the Chip and Sarn Show.
Well, how do we start it? This shit has started.
Yes.
Okay. And then I like totally brain fart. Oh, this shit has started. That's right. Okay.
This shit has started.
Okay. This shit has started. I am Chip,
I'm Cern.
and you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show
Once again.
for the very first time.
This show is brought to you by a new sponsor. Oh, no.
Oh.
Still.
We are drinking Stone Virtue Ale IPA?
Almost like virtual
IPA.
But I'm like
It's an IPA hopped with Incognito, 7.7 alcohol by volume, from the big bottle, ultra limited allegedly.
Ooh, I do like this one.
Have you
it's a
had?
little lighter than the one we had earlier.
We had a double before. Cern and I are
that's a big
splitting.
one.
We're splitting beers, which is okay.
We're locking arms like Lady in the Tramp.
Yes.
And there's like...
And we're gonna elephant walk around the block later. We are
Studio West.
Studio West. We're on YouTube Live as usual. I feel we've been very consistent about being on the 360 cam.
We have. We're also on Spotify.
Thank you, Cerny.
Don't want to start treating that like the forgotten child.
There's no rating system on Spotify, but we're under the comedy section, allegedly. So I guess, if you like it, you could share the link out. You can follow podcasts. So if you go to your radio where you save
It's almost like subscribe, I guess. It would be
Yeah.
a subscription.
So I have the Spotify family, like the premium one. So if you save an album, you can also follow podcasts, and then they'll kind of all be saved there. So be sure to do that. Tell your friend or coworker.
Neighbor.
All the
Yeah,
episodes are
whatever,
on there.
Whatever it is. Just shake down some random stranger.
Basically, hawk us some listens. Hawk us
Okay,
some
there
downloads.
you go.
Chip here had some of our neighbors got break-in
Okay.
a couple weeks ago.
Now, how far now from his house?
Literally
studio.
across the street,
Oh.
and then next door. And
Break into the house or break into the car?
Okay. This is what you might call Mayberry-esque up here. You leave your car open, you leave your front door unlocked, you can open your garage door at night. Well, this is exactly what these people were hoping for.
Easy target.
Exactly. So I usually leave my car unlocked, which has a garage door opener like on the sunshade. But for some reason it was locked. Anyway, our next door neighbor walks over the day after and says, "Hey, sorry to bother you, but I had some stuff stolen out of my garage."
Oh.
I'm like, "Oh, I actually have a Nest Cam. Let me check if I have footage of their car or something."
Yes.
Because I buy the Nest Cams not really out of paranoia, but out of just cool technology.
Yeah. Being part of the cool kids.
I got to be part of the cool kids.
In the now.
And so someone said, "Oh, you should put what you have, like all your footage and stuff, on Nextdoor." So I spent like one night and I was going through all the footage, taking timestamps, and this car went by. So I put it on Nextdoor. And Cerny,
I'm in Nextdoor.
you're on Nextdoor.
Yes.
So it's a
I'm
web.
outcast on Nextdoor. I'm not going.
Have you been banished,
I don't want to.
or you banished yourself?
I did banish myself, but out there, one neighborhood I was banished. Yes.
Like, hold on. To be continued.
Yeah.
Nextdoor is a website and an app that uses your actual address to verify your location,
Yes.
and it's basically your neighborhood, or like a certain square footage mile area, and it's very specific. It's sort of like, how would you describe it really? Sort of like Craigslist, but like super verified and niche.
Yes. Yeah. Almost like, but it has like a Facebook-ish.
Exactly.
Notifications. And
Social
media. Yeah.
hyper local social network, essentially.
Yes.
So Nextdoor is a perfect place to post, "Hey everyone, be careful. We had some break-ins."
Now, do you have the Ring doorbell?
I have no. We were thinking about getting that one or the Nest doorbell, like the same thing, pretty much.
Okay, so I have the Ring doorbell. On top of that,
I heard about this.
They have like a neighborhood Ring doorbell where, like, if someone will catch something on their.
You could post.
Yes.
Okay.
Now the shit that gets posted on there. Let me pull it up while we talk, because it is fucking outrageous.
So,
a waste of my time.
On Nextdoor, I'm thinking, hey, I'm being really helpful, right? By posting this, be sure to keep everything locked up. So I posted on there, incredibly detailed. Hey, at 10:30, a truck comes by, pretty much cases the neighborhood. They come down 11. This person walks down. Here's some screenshots. Here's the video footage. Here's the car. It's too dark to get a license plate, but it's a white truck, blah, blah, blah. All this stuff, right? And not that I need this in my life, but I would expect, hey, thanks for the really detailed information and the thing. We'll keep our eyes out.
Yeah.
Fucking nada. One thing that said, "Thanks for thinking of the neighbors," or something. But, are you ready to interject?
No.
Okay.
Keep going. I'm just.
So that has nothing. Now, I just scrolled. I just clicked in. This is totally nothing to do. I got 2 likes and 1 comment. Now I scroll down a little bit. Home Depot in San Rafael has rats. 64 comments. 64 comments of people just bitching and complaining. And then you scroll down more. We shouldn't let trucks ride down this certain street because it's too noisy.
So this is kind of what I.
It's an old lady bitch fest.
That's what it is. So when I lived in my previous neighborhood that I lived in, they said there's this new thing, the one with the small backyard, on Willow Bridge or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, okay, by the high school.
Yes.
Okay.
So they said join this.
Nextdoor.
There's okay. So I joined it. That's exactly what it was. It was just a little bitch fest, or it was like, hey, there's this. We're thinking about having a
barbecue,
or I mean, it was just the worst. Think about.
Would you say
who cares? I think it's what.
You commented that?
Yeah.
Oh my god! No wonder you were fucking booted.
It was like we were moving. The moment I said we're moving, it got a notification said you were no longer active in this community. I was like, good.
Good. Well, thank you. So did you verify your new house?
Yeah, and I get a lot of fucking, be on the alert. There was a break-in in Folsom. Folsom is huge.
20-mile.
What the fuck, yeah.
Okay. And I feel like it's instead of the old ladies going and getting their hair in curlers, and chatting it up at the coffee shop, they have their iPod their iPad that their grandkids got them,
Yes.
and they just log on there and type
Typing shit.
some fucking
They
nonsense.
they probably downloaded the police scanner app.
Oh,
Oh,
100%.
fucking listen. Oh God. Anyway, so the ring thing.
Yeah.
So here's one that was posted.
Now the concept of this is really cool because
There's some helpful stuff. The shit that comes on here.
Oh, okay.
But some of it like this. Is this your cat? And it's just
So it's a video of a cat that
walking across the doorbell.
Watch out! ! Cat on the prowl at 2 a.m.
It's just walking. That's all. It's all. And then now it's gone.
And that required a post.
It did.
Now, what this could be useful for is like, hey, have you seen these guys? Like a suspicious, or hey, my package got stolen. Keep your eye out for this guy or this woman.
So some of this like odd solicitor. This guy like some guy like.
Is it just a like black person? They just write black person came to the door.
there was one that was like, oh, this is one guy. One guy rang the bell, but he had his face covered, like he was soliciting. And I actually had met that solicitor earlier in the day, but he had his face covered for the doorbell on this one for whatever reason.
I mean, I
that would be suspicious when they're covering their face. Some of them
they didn't put their hand in front of or they were just like
some of them are. A lot of it's just kids doorbell ditching. The usual. Doorbell ditchers. There was one that I couldn't stop laughing. There was like strange guy came to my door, and it was a guy. He was ringing the bell.
Yeah.
And he had a fucking like a beer, and he was like, "Come on, let me in. What the fuck?" He's like doing this, and then like it kind of like the video cut off, and then like I saw the comments down below. It's like, "Hey, I'm really sorry. I know this guy.
Oh,
he had too many beers, and he went to the wrong house. He meant to come to my house, which is 2 doors down." I was like, "Oh, okay."
So you're gonna post one of those, and it'll be Joe. Someone will post about Joe. Sorry, this is my buddy Joe. Now you see,
with Coors Light in it.
It was my son's 4-year-old birthday party, and he got really loaded on some Coors Lights. And he hit his head when he was coming out of the water slide. He hit his head, so he was a little dazed.
Yeah. And he tried to self-medicate with more Coors Light.
Right. I saw him. He was smoking a spleef as well, so he was crossfading a little bit. So you have to forgive him. You have to forgive him.
Oh man. Yeah.
It's just
crossfading.
And so I went. We take a walk a couple times a week. Take the kid out for a walk and the dogs. And I'm kind of going around because now here I am, fucking Mr. Neighborhood Watch, right?
Oh, yeah, president.
The lady called the cops out, and of course, she comes out. I pointed the camera to her. She's like, "Oh, that's cool." Guess what I've done?
You've now alerted that you can do. You're the.
I've invited her over to my house daily. Oh, hi, Chip. Sorry to bother you. Would you mind sending me the link or telling me about the camera that you got? I think I want to get one. I'm like, sure. What's your email? I'll send it to you.
Oh no.
Oh,
now
okay.
Now she has a way to contact you.
Oh yeah, that was a fatal, crucial mistake.
I'll give you. I'll print it up for you. I don't hand it to you.
Oh yes, like when you used to print out MapQuest directions.
Yes.
We used
to go to Jackson Rancheria Casino.
Do you remember when I got in trouble for that?
Yeah. Well, 1 foot on the Devil's Door.
Devil's Door. I said that.
Devil's
Is that a
Door.
song? Because that would be a good one.
And we drink Devil's Piss coffee. Remember?
Oh yeah, the Devil's Piss. That was. I think I printed out. So the story, as in Cerny and I obviously have, inside knowledge
trading.
of this. When you're there in California, there's your Indian casinos, which are 18-year-old casinos, and
some
then
are 21, but yeah, this one didn't.
it doesn't serve alcohol.
Didn't serve alcohol, so it was 18.
So you can be 18, and then there's the Reno, the big city casinos, which are 21, where you get free drinks, free booze, and so pretty much when we turned 18, like it was a cool thing to go and to drive up to this place to gamble. $20. I mean, we didn't have any money to gamble, so it was 20 or 40 bucks. Yeah. And they had $2 blackjack hands, and we thought we were cool by doing that. How long was that drive?
It was like an hour and a half.
It was almost 2 hours, yeah. And this is
out in the country. That's when. Okay, go on. Finish.
No. And it was before. This is before the iPhone. I mean, we had cell phones, but there
It
wasn't
was the
any
Nokia
GPS.
bricks. We had the Nokia bricks
Yeah.
at that point in time.
And there wasn't a GPS. Was $500.
It was the Garmin one.
Yeah.
TomTom.
Yeah. And you would go. So then, obviously, being high school kids, we didn't have that kind of money.
No.
So we went on MapQuest at the time, and you type in your destination, and you print it out.
After we asked Jeeves, we'd go to
Yeah.
another map.
Alta Vista.
On our AOL account.
AOL.com.
Hotmail.
Yeah. Big Dick Senior at fake news. And so I printed it out, and then I took a piss or something before I left to go spend the night at Cerny's for the 7th time that month.
Even though we were 18.
Yeah, we were 18. And I think my old man was like, I forgot what he said. Cerny probably remembers exactly what he said, but it was pretty much like...
What is it? You remember, is it like,
what
what
is
is
he
this?
handed it to me.
Yeah, he handed it to you. What is this? You going to a casino? You have one foot on the devil's
Oh, yeah.
door?
So gambling is sin.
Devil's doormat or
Yeah.
whatever he said. And you drink coffee, too? Remember? Because he had a beef with coffee.
Anyway.
That's when, side note, that's where Joe hit a bear.
Oh, I think I remember.
Remember his car? He lost the side of his rearview mirror and shit. He had a fucking bear.
A bear?
A bear.
I remember going up with my girlfriend at the time, but now my wife.
Yes.
You and Joe. I mean, we would all just pack in.
Oh, we pack in with that.
And what time would we go up? I feel like it was really late, like
Oh,
at
yeah,
10 or 11. We get there at midnight.
We would wait. Yeah, we would wait till like 10 or 11. We'd drive all the way.
Why
up
are we
there.
waiting so late?
I have no idea.
No, who knows?
There's no rhyme or reason why we did some of the stuff. I'm like, why? Nah, I don't know. Anyway, back to the.
How did we get on that?
I don't know.
MapQuest? Oh.
Oh,
So she came over. I emailed her my light that I got, and I said, and this is, I know I come across as a dick, but the good person to me said, I'll install it for you when you get it. Like, I'll set it up.
fuck. Means you're troubleshooting.
I know.
Goddamn.
I shouldn't have fucking done that. And I go, oh, it's cool. It has an app. And I'm like bragging to her about the Nest app and how you can go back and forth. So my wife and I are in walk, and I'm looking. We walk around the neighborhood, and I'm like looking at everyone's thing, like who has a camera. Because now, Mr. Neighborhood Watch, I can go by. Hey, Cerny, do you have footage? Can you pull it from 10:30 on this date? And we could see maybe you got a plate.
Oh yeah.
Because maybe. So there's a couple people I talked to.
We can harmonize. We can splice.
You could sync, and then he showed me the neighborhood thing, and I thought, hey, that's pretty cool. This one dude who's kind of my age or our age has like 5 cameras, one at each entry point. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna level up here. He has the Ring Pro. There's like a new version, the Pro one.
Which one do I have? I have the 2.
Yeah, maybe it's that one.
Yeah.
So all of it seems really cool. So the doorbell.
Oh, the Pro. He has. I think that's a
just a
subscription.
Subscription. Okay.
So you can have like multiple whatever. Like.
Oh, okay.
Because you have the Ring, which is like $30 a year or something shit like that for just the Ring, so you can when like someone comes to your door, you can see
Okay.
motion, and then when you have multiple, then you get like the Pro, and you can have like
And it stores it for 2 months or a month
something
or
like that.
okay.
I can't remember that.
Now, his next door neighbor, I went by and I knocked on his door. He also works at Moylan's Brewery. Sponsor. Potential sponsor.
Okay. Keep working on that.
Double floodlight with the camera.
Oh, I
He said they have them at Costco now. He says when there's motion, it'll make a noise, so you kind of look up at it, and it fucking gets you right there. Right when you look, because it goes doo doo doo. I ring your doorbell or whatever, but it kind of makes a noise. Yeah. So you kind of look up.
And you get the same noise on your phone.
Oh, okay. Now, has it paid off for you at all?
Yes.
Oh.
When I am. So it actually has to do with like deliveries. Like if you get a delivery and you're supposed to be there, and they're supposed to give you like a half-hour window, and they don't. And they ring the bell. And I'm like, hey,
FedEx or whatever.
Yeah, I'm like, and I'll come through and I'll say, weren't you supposed to give me a half-hour warning? Oh, well, can I just tell you to put it right there and we're square? Yeah, works.
Oh, you're talking. You're
I
like,
talk to him.
with the
I'm at work. I'm like, hey,
okay.
Is it cool if you just put it right next to the door and we'll call it square? Yeah.
And it's not jumbled or
no,
anything.
you can hear clear as day because I fuck with everybody. Like when my wife's leaving,
Yeah.
And all that come
Your
through.
cat caller.
Oh no, I'll come through like, where are you going? You know, she'll go, what? I'm like, this is God. Where are you going?
Show me your titties.
This is the dawn.
This is the dawn. Show me your titties. And your pussy that I won't look at or touch or smell or lick. DJ Khaled.
We're the best.
We the best.
No, so you clear as day, but usually I'll come through like, okay, can you just put it down and it's just like can we just do like a verbal signature?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, cool. You know, because the guy don't give a fuck. You know.
I mean, so at work or whenever, like, what's your last name? And I'll say my last name.
Yeah.
It's not like Smith, right? It's a little complex.
Yeah. So is mine.
And they just go, okay. And they just, I'm like, you missed that whole thing. So don't act like you got it.
Oh, you
Because
got
you
it?
didn't get it, yeah. So.
No, it works great, and it also works for like you get like solicitors at the door, and sometimes I'll answer, yes. Well, I'm here too. Like,
you're on your couch. Are you on your couch or
oh,
you're?
God, I don't have to get up. I'll look. I'm like, I'm not getting up for this. Yes.
Oh, you want to buy a magazine?
Like, nope. Good. Thanks.
Oh, sir.
And then you just hang up. And
sir.
So it's like a phone. So it has like it'll show you what it is first. It'll have like a green like answer or a red reject, kind of like a phone. So you hit the green answer, then you can talk to them. So that's
and the quality's HD, 1080p, or 4K, or
yes.
Okay.
And then they'll you can go back and forth.
Yeah.
And then like, no, I don't need anything. Thanks. Well, is it great? And you said rip, and we're done.
And then does it say that the call's been ended or anything?
They have no idea. They have no idea.
Oh, they're just talking?
They're just talking.
That's great.
And they can waste their time all they want.
So, do you have any other Ring products?
No, but I do.
You obviously need a camera.
Yes.
Now.
And at least two. Like one each side.
You want it at each entry point.
Yes. I don't think I need a third. One guy at work's like, I got one in the back. I was like, fuck. I mean, if they come through the back, like over the neighbor's yard, then, I mean, what
good
the
for them.
that? Yeah, they've earned it.
Well, the one that actually got these people was, I got it for Christmas because I'd asked for it, and my wife ships a lot of things from the house, so we have one in her office, and then we have one like looking right down where a package would be delivered, just for like insurance purposes.
Yes.
So then I thought, it might be kind of cool, like, to see people walking up or to see the truck and to make sure, because pretty much it picks up right where the other one, if the post office person's walking across the lawn, it sees that, and then it'll pick them up, it'll cut off where they lose them, and so it's like a full line of sight.
Spectrum,
full spectrum. And it's a good Christmas gift. It's an easy $150 gift. If someone wants to buy it, it's a perfect that I'll love.
It works pretty good.
Yeah. So, I mean, I have thought about getting one by each gate over here, but I'm not like that paranoid, but this kind of,
it happens. I think there was some break-ins. I think I saw the name, whatever the fuck it was. What's it called?
Nextdoor.
Nextdoor.
So I was just gonna say, how often do you go on this site?
Very rarely.
Is your wife on it a lot or anything?
Yes. Usually she tells me. She's also part of like.
Is there a Facebook group that's like Folsom whatever neighborhood?
Okay, so there's this Facebook group. It's called Folsom Chat.
Okay.
She says I should be a part of it.
Oh.
And I told her I will not. Simply because you have to ask to be a part of this, and I said I will not ask.
Oh, it's a private group.
Yeah, but they just the shit she tells me they chat about, it would drive me.
Oh, I couldn't.
Insane.
It's triggering.
Because Folsom's
my wife's in the same the same thing. Novato in the know.
God.
She's like, people were complaining today that the reason why the carpool lane, why there's so much traffic, is because all the new electric vehicles because with the sticker you can drive in the carpool lane. That's what's causing all the traffic.
So people are complaining because we have the dam. We have Folsom Dam.
Okay, been there for a while.
Yes, since like 1950.
It's what's the biggest dam? This side of the it's bigger than Hoover, right?
It's huge. Yeah.
It holds more. It's like
a
more
big reservoir.
Yeah.
So they have some of the gates open. They're flushing it out. Some of the water out.
Okay.
And people are complaining because we're in a drought, according to these people with no science degree, and that they're just wasting our water so they could charge us more.
Oh, that's the conspiracy theory?
Yeah, and I said they have to let that out because there's snow melt and stuff.
It'll over.
So there's this thing. I used to have a neighbor who was talking about this. He said if they have to, the reason they closed the damn road and stuff. They said because if there
It's
was
like a terrorist thing,
if
right?
there was a
Okay.
terrorist attack and they blew up the dam, Folsom
my.
Dam, it would be like it's like top 10 loss of life.
Oh my.
It would wipe out like millions. So they have to kind of
Right.
so they have to kind of obviously if
That was like a
spill-
post 9/11 thing, right?
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I remember.
So they open it up. So I said there's snow melt, and plus there's a whole like when they have like the brackish water that comes in from the ocean
Yeah.
down by the delta. They let the reservoirs go a little bit to push the salt water back out to the sea. Otherwise, if it gets too far inland, it'll fuck up like our crops and all this other shit. They started talking all this shit, and I said all these people with 0 degrees, I'm sure.
You should just go in there. Source? Question mark. Source?
I couldn't even. She's like, I was going to do it. I said, I have to ask to be part of this group. I said, yeah. I said, then I will.
Pass.
I will not. I will
Pass.
not ask to be part of the fucking circus.
I guess we both had the same stance.
Yeah.
Just we'll let the wives. My wife.
Fill me in.
I don't know how often she's on it, but like she'll let me know.
It's occasional. I don't know if she's on it all the time, but occasionally she'll say something. I think she said she does it just to get me going, get me riled up.
It's when I think of my life and I think of something adding value to my life, this is like a 0 on that spectrum.
Oh, yeah, 0. If we
I
can
try
go
to-
negative, it would be your negative. If we're getting integers, let's get
Yeah. Oh my god. But so Nextdoor is pretty much the same thing. Let me see if I can find any other good ones. Do you have any like real home runs that you can think of?
There was one. It was actually on Nextdoor. All the cars, not on my street, but the very next street over, were broken into. Well, not all of them, but a majority of them.
Yeah.
Were.
Smash and grabs?
Well, no, and my wife was telling me, and I said, so I actually drove the street because I was curious if it was smash and grabs, and there was no glass anywhere. So I said,
That's curious.
were they broken into, or were they broken into? She's like, what do you mean? I was like, were these cars unlocked?
Right.
Because there's no glass anywhere.
Crime and convenience.
Yeah, that's what I said. Well, actually, I don't know. So that she posted it to her thing, and most of the cars were unlocked. And I said, well, then, I mean, that's one of those things where it's like, well, I mean, do you really get nutted up over if they're going around, they just check the car doors and
Yeah.
open, and that's just kind of the way it goes?
That's what happened to us. So he came from my neighbor's thing who had he has a van and the whole back was wide open. Ass is wide open.
Yeah.
So we saw that he was on foot because they drop him off
Yeah.
and he walks up. He came by ours, so we saw him, walked down, checked our car. We saw the flashlight light up our car on the inside, checked it, locked. Checked our other car, locked. And he just moved on.
Yeah.
Then he came back 2 more times with the truck with his buddy to fucking clean 4K out of my neighbor's
Oh, shit.
thing. All right, Cerny. This is on the Novato Nextdoor.
Okay.
Are you ready? Strap in.
I'm buckled in.
Destruction of swallows' nests. Caltrans vehicles have been seen parked under an overpass at the east end of Atherton Avenue. Later that day, it was noted that all the swallows' nests had been destroyed.
Noted.
These birds eat thousands of mosquitoes each day. To destroy their nests and baby birds is undeniably cruel.
Cool.
We have noticed fewer swallows.
Noticed.
I wouldn't mind a swallow. Each year. And this has been Caltrans policy, comma, no wonder. 26 thank yous, 61 comments. Chipper, I'm providing fucking intelligence to the neighborhood about a break-in.
Crime scene.
Nothing!
Nothing.
I demand something. Demand it.
Triple search on demand. Something.
Oh my god. Not a swallow's nest. Fuck this. Oh my god. Can you? Oh, and then of course the PD has accounts.
Yes, I do.
So they posted. They said, "Hey, we're doing a
so I do.
DUI check."
So I do remember. I just got a notification. You get in your email, and it was like the SAC P or no, it was Folsom PD.
Yeah.
Commented, and I was like,
Ooh.
fuck. No, I remember.
Did they get roasted on there?
I remember like, oh my what did I do? You know, because it's like,
Oh, like they comment on something.
yeah, and I was like, oh no.
You've been tagged by that.
And I was like, no. Like, oh, it's just
FPD.
you fuckers.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, I will say Nextdoor is good for selling stuff because it kind of has that
It has
little.
its purpose. It's just
There's
if the blue hairs can just hang up the fucking tablet.
I can't do it.
Please.
I can't do it on a daily basis.
No.
If I want a treadmill or if I want to sell something, I'll put it on there because it's nice and
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about shipping or whatever. Like I think that works, but I can't get into this. There's people that are on it multiple times. Like
yeah.
they're treating it like it's Facebook, right?
Exactly. It's the
So-
gossip center.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
I mean the
100%.
fucking swallows.
Genius.
Your goddamn.
Swallows nest.
You have nothing better to do but to follow Caltrans of all people.
Ugh. Anyway.
Well, instead of Nextdoor, if you want to reach out to Chip and CERN,
Smooth.
you can follow us. You can reach out to us on Twitter,
Yes.
Facebook, Instagram, Nextdoor.
What else? Next door. That would whatever we did. You guys know any good podcasts around? Yeah, I know a really great one.
You can email us at chipandcernshow@gmail.com. And if you want some swag
Oh,
while you're blogging on Nextdoor,
yes.
chipandcernshow.com/shop. Get some t-shirt, pop a hat. If you just want to put a sticker on the back of your laptop while you're searching on Nextdoor,
Or over
that'd
your-
be great.
Amen. Amen. Or we'll throw a sticker. If you just order some stickers and you say, I'm going to put these over my nipples as pasties,
Oh,
they're free. And we'll give you a hat.
yeah, there you go. Sounds big deal.
Thank you. To chipandsearchshow@gmail.com. And until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm sorry.
Cheers.
Nextdoor. You should see some of this.
That's just fucking ridiculous.